Ability to learn. I know it sounds stupid as an area on this confidence exam, but imagine if you're in the finals of the Olympic trials and the first match didn't go the way you wanted it to. Do you have the ability to learn in that 20, 30-minute break to revise for the next match? Are you confident in your ability to learn something new and implement it right away? Are you confident that every time you learn something, that it's useful and that it'll benefit you over time? Are you open to learn new things, or are you closed because you think that you know everything? So that's a huge area. If I'm constantly learning, then my confidence is continually increasing, right? We don't all learn at the same speed, so if their confidence is lacking in that area, you as a coach needs to create a mastery climate. So a mastery climate rewards the athletes for individualized learning. So you might not learn at the same speed, but if you're both improving, then I give you both equal rewards, as in compliments and positive reinforcement, right? It doesn't have to be the same, and I don't push the athletes to be the same, and I don't push them to say that you need to win that match with that move. You can win the match, you can lose the match, I don't really care, but did you progress as an athlete? And that mastery climate is going to encourage them to keep trying new things, and their fear of failure is going to decrease. So in those situations when it finally counts, in that 4-year plan, when it's the 4th year, they already believe in themselves and they have no fear of taking a shot and maybe she'll sprawl, right? Maybe I'll take that shot and I already know that I'm going to take that shot, and whether she sprawls or if I finish right away, I don't care. I'm going to keep moving because I don't care. I don't have that fear of failure. And it all comes back to that. Have you created that mastery climate? And then just letting them know that mastery doesn't happen over a short period of time. Right? It's progress, not perfection. We're continually increasing. There's a 10,000 hour rule, which I don't agree with. There's another philosophy that I agree with. But that idea, 10,000 reps. Do you think your high school athlete has 10,000 reps of anything? And if they do, is it probably correct? Has it been perfect practice? It's not supposed to be perfect. They're all works in progress. So also creating that culture of progression. Perfection is an illusion. We have a lot of girls who are very smart, like Catherine Fulp-Allen, and what she wants is very technical feedback and immediate, direct, how do I fix this, and it'll be right the next rep. It's not going to happen that way. Maybe there's 3 weeks where nothing improves. Jen Page is the same way. We've been working on her double since this fall, and she's still upset about it. But her double looks great, So that perfection is an illusion. They're going to keep shooting. Nothing's going to be perfect in that match. Things are going to happen, but can you keep wrestling through that position? And then understanding that failure is part of the learning process. I think it's Kyle Steiner who said that his success, maybe it was Dean, that his success is built on the million failures along the way. Right? None of us were immediately successful, and I know there's some coaches out here who think that the kids who are successful at 6 years old are successful at 21 later. There's no correlation. There's no direct correlation to say that if you're successful at a young age that you'll be successful at an older age. Actually, it's indirectly related. So the more success you have at a young age, the least likely you are to have success at an older age. So failure is a good thing, and if they're not learning to fail, then are you really helping them improve? Putting them in situations where they're going to have to learn and progress and deal with failure. And how do I use that to cope and build to the next thing and to the next thing? And then not focusing on the end result. Whether the hand is raised or not isn't important. Maybe at the Olympics it's important, right? But to that 6-year-old kid who's on their 3rd tournament of their life, it's not important. To that high school state champ or the state finals, it's not really that important. Maybe they think it directly impacts their scholarships, but I don't think so. I think you'll take a coach who sees that this kid wants to learn and wants to actively grow, much greater than the kid who's a 4-time state champ who thinks he knows everything, right? So what kind of kids are you creating, and how confident are they that they can keep growing and keep learning?